he said that this house has kind of gone through phases. You know, this used to be
the dope house.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. So many words.
Yeah.
But I remember when this house got hit, just we heard a loud boom. I seen boots on. It's called Singing Hills for a reason. Look at that street sign. Do it. As long as you to yourself, bro, it's not really much going on. But like you causing problems, you gonna find problems.
I whooped a lot of ass over there. Just to sing here, baby, we don't play. Yeah. I'd rather beat your ass or go home and get my ass beat for losing. Yeah. So which one is it?
Singing Hills Shopping Center is what you call it.
I just love Singing Hills. That's just me. So they push us outward, so they can build up inward and take it back. Yeah.
It get weak. They got bodied over there. Yeah, it goes down.
This where they don't like to be at. This the part where they don't want to be at.
You gotta watch yourself around here, man. Yeah. We got a grave site over here, man.
Yeah, these real deal brothers to me. And we fucking niggas up. And y'all, what you talking about? You gonna catch everybody from each side of here. From the swamp to the valley, hillside, everybody. You gonna see some of everybody.
Y'all got each other back. That's the best part.
Valley Club.
Alright baby, I already know who the f it is speaking, aka it is the biggest cactus in the entire world. And today, as y'all can clearly see, I am right back in the great state of Texas. And more specifically, I'm in one of the most dangerous neighborhoods Dallas has ever seen, aka the Stiff Cliff. Or as y'all might know it, good old Oak Cliff. But hold the f up, okay? Today we are not here to discuss the negatives and the dark side of the cliff. Instead, today we are on the flip side of the coin, and we're here to expose a little bit about the bright side of Oak Cliff. And this brings us to a little old section by the name of Singing Hills with the homie Fuddy D'Liiite. Fuddy and his entire family have essentially been through and seen literally everything as far as negative experiences go here in the hood. I'm talking his house was literally the dope spot for decades.
The dope house.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. So many words.
Yeah.
You mix that with the fact that he lost his childhood best friend as a teen to the streets, and you think you'd have the recipe for what woulda and shoulda turned Fuddy to a straight savage, right? Wrong. Fuddy refused to succumb to the dark side of his section and took a completely different course of action. Instead of grabbing his strap and his scale and hopping off the porch, he picked up his mic and his work vest and hopped into the grass.
I ain't street at all. Like, my family them did all that so I can do what I'm doing. Like, I avoided the street at all costs because I had no choice. I'm like, look, man, my mom and them did that. Why I got to do it? So I chose to not jump to the street. When I jumped out the porch, I landed in the grass. I ain't jumping the street.
Instead of trying to fit in with the Dallas drill or the new Dallas waves, Fuddy has chosen a third path, and that's a motivational one. I guess y'all can call it Motivational Dallas or Dallas Motivation. He literally has a whole music video where he sheds light on having a 9-to-5 despite people thinking it's corny. And another record where he explains why it's okay to cry sometimes as a man.
We human, man, we cry when something hit deep. So go on and let them tears out, you don't need to sneak.
Now that's different. I had absolutely no choice but to respect that. So you know when he invited me to Singing Hills, one of the most legendary sections in Oak Cliff, I had no choice but to pop out and peep the scenery. Now if you've been subscribed and locked in with the Valley Club Hood Tour series and rocking with me, the biggest cactus of all time, then you know that so far in Oak Cliff, we've been to Glendale with Big Six Sue and company. We also rode through at night with the homie BFG Big Bear. And then from there, we've been to the Rogue Hood of Highland Hills, which arguably isn't Oak Cliff according to them.
Oh God, we really renegading the for Xing ourselves out of Oak Cliff, you know what I'm saying? So you did Oak Cliff, now you doing Highland Hills, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh God.
This Highland Hills.
Like,
this
Highland Hills, no Oak Cliff. You see a cliff over here, jump off there.
Yet it is, according to y'all in the comments. So yeah, we've been there too. So today we're checking yet another hood off the Oak Cliff checklist in an attempt to shed some light on the good. And even though Singing Hills is still not to be played with,
It get wicked. It get wicked. They got bodied over there. Yeah, it goes down. You gotta watch yourself around here, man.
Yeah.
Fuddy and his family have big plans for the community.
It done changed the owners and stuff like that. I plan on buying all this.
So with all that being said, come with us as we touch down with Fuddy D'Liiite and family to explore the ups, downs, rounds and rounds of this section of Oak Cliff, aka Singing Hills. Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised. I've been here the whole 27.
Whole 27 years.
27. Whole 27.
Okay, whole 27 years. So you've pretty much seen it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah. In between some of all, I done seen some of everything.
In a nutshell, what was childhood like coming up in Singing Hills?
I think that's probably them moments I try to get back.
Okay.
And them moments, coming outside on a Saturday in Singing Hills, there's some curveball being played. You got the candy house up here. You got friends from each house outside. You got curveball going on. You got football in the backyard. It's like what everything that you missed as a kid was going on around that time for me in childhood. Like I got 5 other siblings, so it's us. You have some people across the street that some still stay there, some don't. Like my best friend used to stay there. I had like people over here, and like we kind of like end up separating after we lost him. But after that, like before that, it was just regular childhood stuff as a kid, like just fun.
Just fun.
Yeah, just fun stuff all the time, like just doing kid shit, basically.
Coming up in Oak Cliff, when do things kind of take a turn for the different? Is it typically like, you know, those adolescent, preteen, teenager years?
For sure. I say, yeah, like that middle school, that preteen, when it's time, like almost time for middle school, is when stuff started to change. Like I started to see summers where it was a lot of fighting going on, a lot of like, cause around the time where I was coming up, my sister is from that DFW area. If you ain't never heard of the DFW ski mask area, era of Oak Cliff is when, you know, those them gangs was beefing real bad. Okay. So like my sister used to throw these parties in the valley, over here in the valley side. And I was so young, but I remember I used to see people coming over here. She used to throw the biggest parties, used to be fights and everything. But I knew it was gonna change then, seeing how the fights, cause for me, I just knew I liked the little normal childhood stuff. But when she used to throw them parties and I see dudes from each side in the hood, from Singing Hills and each side, and they come to these parties and start fighting, I used to be like, bro, by the time I get old, this gonna be crazy. Like, it's not even gonna be the same. It's like all happy when I was looking at it. And when it started to trickle down when I got older, I'm like, oh nah, this ain't just all cool how I was thinking it was. Right. This is different. At Oak Cliff, really all the areas stay to themselves. They all stay to themselves. Right. It's not like it's like a whole different, like everybody stay in that area. Like, don't get me wrong, it's some dudes I knew from Holly Hills who will come over here, but you're not gonna catch me chilling in those areas. Like, if I don't know nobody, like if a dude, I'm like, hey, bro, come pull up on me. I'm not gonna be over there just cause it's just not my area. Yeah. I ain't got nothing against Holland Hills, Glendale. It's crazy. I done been to all them spots. Like when Holland Hills before the High Mart, when it was just Popeyes. Yeah. It was just the Popeyes over there. My uncle stayed over there. I was probably like 8 when the Pinks was really the Pinks. I was over there. Oh, and even in Glendale, like on Burnside, my daddy and my grandma still stay over there. I was over there growing up, but this is where I was doing all everything. So I just started to notice, like, oh, this hood is different from my hood. Right. So I just gotta move a certain way when I'm over here. Right. But like, long as you to yourself, bro, it's not really much going on. But like, you causing problems, you gonna find problems.
So if you in your lane, you can be in your lane.
Seriously, like I ain't even like, I'm far from a street dude. I ain't street at all. Like, my family them did all that so I can do what I'm doing. Like, I avoided the street at all costs because I had no choice. I'm like, look, man, my mom and them did that. Why I got to do it? So I chose to not jump to the street. When I jumped off the porch, I landed in the grass. I ain't jumping the street. But I remember when this house got hit, like, me and my sister was under the table. It just, we heard a loud boom. I see mother boots on. My mama was in zip ties. And it was raining. They kicked her in the mud. Like, I remember that vividly. Like, that scared out of me. I'm like, bro, what is y'all in this house doing for these motherfuckers to come in here to do that? I was so lost. I'm like, bro, what the is going on? Come to find, when I found out what they was doing, I'm like, damn, like this whole time I'm in this house, I'm like, I had a time of my life here. And the whole time this house was something I didn't know it was going, you know, all this stuff was going on. The people around me was fiends, and I never knew that until I got older. Like, I was so into childhood. Like, I was a kid for a long time. Like, you know, some people like, oh, I was a kid from like 5, and then when I was 8, I jumped into the streets, or, you know, I started running around with my little cousin. I ain't had it. Like, I was a kid until I was a kid my whole time being a kid. It wasn't nothing to change my perspective on that. The only thing that changed me was when my best friend got killed. He used to stay across the street. When he got killed, my whole everything changed. I became a man after that. But before that, I was doing kid stuff. Like I went out here running the streets. I wasn't like doing nothing crazy. I was fighting, but that comes with anything though. That's not really like running the streets to me.
Being a man.
Yeah, so
Right across the street was the main. These two houses was the main house. So
This house right here, your house.
This is my house, and this is my bro house. We had, like, our families grew up together. So his mama, brother, well, his mama and her brothers grew up with my mama and her brother. So it's like everything fell a generation. Like they had two people that grew up with each other, blah blah blah, and me and him ended up growing up with each other. He had sisters that grew up with my sister. So it was like a trickle down effect for a generation. But this the house he used to come, run out there, come right over there, show me what game he done fucked. We used to have like little competition battles. Like I'd be like, hey man, that new Warriors game coming out, I'm getting that, and I show him the fucking weekend. He run over here with the game. I'm pissed. This is the area. This backyard is where we used to be at all the time. Right here is where we played throwback tackle. This is where we played football at. It's crazy. I broke his arm in this same grass right here. We were playing football and I tackled him. When he went down, I broke his damn arm. Yeah. And I felt bad that day. I felt bad when I broke his arm, but he was good. My sister probably still got his cast too. But yeah, right here, this is where we used to play at. It's called Singing Hills for a reason. Look at that street sign. See what that say? Duet. Balalaika is a Russian guitar. So Singing Hills, the street signs is music. And it's crazy where I come from and I do music. This is the type of shit. It's like it was destined to be, you know what I'm saying? So
Street signs are all music based.
yeah, all music based, yeah. So
The significance of this whole block right here is this was a black stronghold in Singing Hills.
For sure.
One of the originals.
Right.
And then obviously when drugs and dope took hold and stuff like that, your home became the home.
The home, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, became the home, like for as when I say a family, from my granny to my uncles to my mama, like it was a whole trickle down effect. The only people it didn't touch was the kids. Like we just was blessed enough. Like don't get me wrong, like we probably hearing that probably done sold something, but that it didn't take hold like how it took. Like my mom and them, that was they had, that's like what they was doing. I have no choice but to make that positive change, bro. Like that's all I put into the music anyway.
Passing, was it because he was involved in certain street activity and shit?
it's crazy because he was the total opposite. Smart kid, great at sports. I found out he was rapping. I didn't even know he was rapping until he passed. But he was like the perfect, like kind of how the story always be when you lose somebody so special, it just changed your whole mindset. He was good at everything he did. He kind of like was like the angel on earth, and then when he got took, it kind of was like the perspective. I'm like, damn, I gotta get my shit together. We have a fair, a state fair that go on every year in September, October. He was trying to get some money to do that, so he started selling weed. He never sold drugs in his life. He was spoiled, like a spoiled kid, so his mama got him everything, shoes, whatever he want. He was trying to sell some weed real quick just to, to have more money for the fair. I had talked to him the day before. He was like, yeah, bro, you going to the fair? I'm like, yeah, I'm going. We chopped it up a little bit, that was it. The next day he went, tried to sell some weed real quick. They set him up, killed him. That day changed my life just because he was with 4 other people. And he was the only one that didn't come home. And before they pronounced he was dead, I just felt it. I'm like, it don't feel right. We get there, see all the stuff that's going on, everybody waiting. To see them dudes get out the car and he didn't get out the car, I had already, reality kicked in. I'm like, yeah, this is fucked up for me. My sister, as soon as it happened, my sister like, bro, you okay? I'm like, hell no, I ain't okay. Like, I ain't never felt nobody die that close to me like that. Like, it was so close, I'm like, bro, the days never felt the same. That changed my whole everything. I think that's what really kept me out the streets. Because he wasn't no street guy. He was just trying to sell some weed. People thought he had a lot of money, set him up. They didn't get nothing out of that, but just a body. That's it. His name was Trey. His whole name Lavelle, but we call him Trey.
Did that event lead to you, beginning to make music and curating that, or had you already been doing that?
Nah, you hit it right on the head. Like after that, because when I found out he rapped, like, bro, I love music, but bro, I was listening to 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, and Kanye very hard, and I'm like, bro, ain't no way I'm rapping. Them motherfuckers are good. I was like, that's how I used to look at it. I'm like, bro, hell no.
And you ain't gotta lie to kick it, my nigga, for real. Just keep it a grand. Cause a big grown ass line motherfucker is something I really can't stand. so get on. Got a 4 deuce shit, I'm hitting on. Drop a 4 when the deuce get your sip on. This so slow mo, put flip on it. And this shit on the floor, don't trip on it. All my niggas on go, don't trip on it. Got the city on my shoulders and the chip on it. Man, this shit sounds just like a hit on it. Gotta keep my shit on the hip, homie.
After he died, I found out he rapped. I'm like, bro, let me see if I can try to do this at least so I can kind of get my pain out. I studied, I listened to Nas, I went back, I listened to everybody, anything that people was calling great, I went back and listened to it. And I just I'm like, bro, what the do I want my life to sound like? What's gonna be my soundtrack for my life? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and listen to the greats and I'm gonna just come out with something.
Grind. That's one of the songs I was listening to years ago.
The shine, I'm looking at it as a sign, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, I got
shit like that, man. I'm fucking with the concepts, like I said, like, cause like right now, things will probably shift back, you know, pendulum swing.
Yeah.
But you know, right now, you know, that type music is on the back burner. I think it again, eventually it'll probably be back on the front burner. You know what I'm saying? But I like that it's definitely a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like right now. You know
that's how I wanted it to be. And me working at Walmart, that was like the little split for that whole song. Was like I wanted to be doing that, showing that I'm working while making great music at the same time.
So you were working at Walmart?
I still am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still am. Yeah, grind. That's basically what it was. I kind of wanted to show that project, Lunch Break. This is what the project is called.
Okay.
That project is just talking about me being able to juggle both and do that at a high level.
That's another anomaly. You know what I'm saying? It's like your ego. You don't care to admit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or to embrace that, like, okay, it's a 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I'm providing for me, myself, my seed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that's what people liked about it. Some people are like, bro, you so real for that. I'm like, bro, why? I cannot lie in my music. Like, I refuse to be like, bro, I ain't working, no, I'm struggling, I'm a struggling rapper. Like, nah, I'm working, I'm team lead at that. I'm not just like the dude who just a regular. I'm the team lead. I'm like in that song, in that project, you can hear how that whole thing went for me. That whole project.
That's what the youth needs to know is okay. Look, it's okay to start from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta go out and scam, rob, steal. Of course, it ain't the best circumstance, but it's okay as a stepping stone going to where you're going.
Fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, you 100% right. I think, and then cause coming from where I come from, just being Oak Cliff, period, it could have been, bro, I could have easily started doing a lot of crazy shit. That shit was around me. I just, you know, I had to get out of that shit before that shit fucked me in. Oak Cliff sound is mostly trap, drill, you know, that type of stuff, but I just try to show a whole different side of it. Like, bro, it's not just the same shit, you know.
Touch on all the shit I feel like people are scared to touch on.
What you
like men crying and shit.
Man, I knew you were gonna do your research too. I like that. I knew you were gonna do your research.
Ever thought what holding tears do to mental health? Cause I think holding tears, you hurting yourself. How many times you had folks had run into death, and you went white your crying when you found out they left?
Men crying, they always use that like, he a punk or he a wuss. What are you crying for? But bro, I've been crying all my life. Like, like bro, it's a lot. It ain't even gotta be. Tears of joy. Right. I cry like when you listen to that song. So many years I done cried. Tears for ones that died. Tears for feeling pain. Tears because it rained. Some was tears of joy. Like when I seen my little boy cry. Tears when I was young and I couldn't give me no toy. Shedded tears the other day. Tears when we lost Trey. Like it's just like I'm literally telling you all the times I done cried. Like. Right. That ain't just like women stuff or baby stuff. Like, bro, we're human. Humans cry. That's why we have that trait. Everybody cry. I cry all the time. Sometimes I feel like when you hold it in is when it's the worst. Right. Cause that shit turn into mental health, everything.
Other stuff, yeah, for real. Definitely manifests elsewhere. I feel like sometimes too just tight in my chest type. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
you gotta cry sometimes. Because the hood gonna be behind me regardless. Like, cause Single Hill music scene is kind of weird. We ain't really got too much right now. The only person we got that's really making noise right now is KEVANGOTBANDZ.
Now I'm still going to play and see what I can get. I got the duck from my G on the moon.
But besides that, we ain't really got, you know, too much. So I'm trying to open it up and like not just for Oak Cliff, because it's a lot of people from Oak Cliff that made it, but Single Hill, we ain't really got nothing.
This was essentially a key piece in Singing Hills, right? This house in general.
This area, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like behind this house, it was just empty fields. When we were little, we used to run through the fields, have the dogs chasing us through the fields, ride our bicycles.
This house has been in the family for generations.
50 years.
50 years. Passed down from generation to
Yeah,
generation.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, that's crazy. So, and he said that this house has kind of gone through phases. You know, this used to be...
The dope house.
Yes. Okay, there you go. So many words. There you go. This used to be the dope house.
And to some, because they've been locked up
Right.
for years, they still float back here when they get out. So this the only normal spot. Do the Tippins still live here? Is that still Stephanie and them house? That's what they ask when they get out. And they done went down generations. So it's like my kids and my grandkids. Mama, somebody stopped by here. We don't know who it was. A lot of people done died, like what he was touching bases on. A lot of people not still here to talk about it. And I just don't feel right, you know, once the person died selling the house. That's not an option for us. You know what I'm saying? Because when my grandkids don't have nowhere to go or they fall down on their luck, I want them to always have a place to come home to.
Area and stuff is they're trying to be gentrified and they're trying to, you know, everyone's selling their homes. And
Yeah.
stuff, but you do not intend to sell.
No, we're not selling.
This is a black owned.
Yeah, black owned, and it's gonna maintain black owned.
Okay.
Whenever he want a piece of mind or want to get in off into his raps, if we're not too far in different areas, you know what I'm saying. But whenever he do make it, we still gonna be together. We one band, one sound. We're not divided. We might have misunderstanding. We can agree to disagree, but at the end of the day, we right here together, holding it down. Somebody told me, everybody done moved out the hood but you. I ain't gotta go nowhere. You'll be back to see me.
I've been getting a lot of comments in Oak Cliff, like Oak Cliff was once like a metropolis.
It
type
was.
thing.
If you go to the fair, they got it in that historic building.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll tell you about the history of Oak Cliff. It was basically it was all Oak Cliff. Then they ported off South Dallas, this and that. So Oak Cliff was everything.
This is home. Singing Hills is a lot of, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you're gonna see a lot. I've seen a lot. I've been a part of a lot of stuff. It's sectioned off though. It ain't how, like once upon a time, everybody used to just be, but it's sectioned off now. In 2024, you got like the 3 different parts. It's like this hidden valley, this what we call a valley. Man, you know, but I mean, that's where we from, but they got the hillside over there, and they got the bottom with swamp side. But this side right here, this where the main attraction is.
You guys call it the valley side.
Cause it's actually called Hidden Valley. Like this the sub area, I guess, the new division that they had back in the 70s or whatever. They made this part, they sectioned it off and named it Hidden Valley. So we just took the hidden off, it was like the valley. Hillside, that's the other side over there. Swamp side is connected to that. Then this the valley, and then we got the new houses. We pretty much don't, you know.
we don't claim the new house.
Cause that's anybody could be there. Like I could buy a house over here and I'm from New Zealand somewhere.
Okay.
So we don't really just say they from Singing Hills, that's Runyon Springs, but it's so close to where if we like you, we'll let you claim it. But if we don't, you from Runyon Springs.
Would you change anything about your come up or no?
No, I whooped a lot of over here. Hey, I became who I am over here. It's just like, hey, I done seen a lot of people come and go from here. I done met some of the most talented people. I done whooped some of their ass. It's just home. Shit. It's just, you know how some people go to the beach and I'm like, man, I love the beach. I just love Singing Hills. That's just me.
And so when we fighting got us put out a bell, so we had to go to Zoom Walk. The Zoom Walk was a whole nother world for us. For them, it was Singing Hills everything.
Yeah.
With
But
us,
not us. Yeah, that was mostly
with
Hollywood.
us, we had to fight
think it was
every
strictly
day.
Hollywood.
Yeah, we had to fight every day. Just to Singing Hills, baby, we don't play.
Yeah.
I'd rather beat your ass or go home and get my ass beat for losing. So which one is it? I'm finna whoop your ass. All of this used to be black owned, black families. Now I can count on how many fingers, how many black people stay on the street.
So where
just
were they
alone.
looking for?
Most of them passed away. They was all they was all like elders.
So they took housing, and to get housing, to utilize your housing, you have to go to the suburbs. So they push us outward, so they can build up inward and take it back. Yeah.
Not
So
only
they
that,
can take it back.
So there
Yeah.
used to be like a white neighborhood, right? And then white
Yeah.
flight took place.
Type stuff.
Blacks
Yeah.
moved in. Now
Yeah.
blacks are taking flight.
Yeah. So.
Who's moving in? Mexicans? Or?
Yes, you said the magic word.
If not every other
This
house,
used to be black.
everybody
black.
it's like a few houses. I can point out the black-owned houses on the street.
Yeah.
But we grew up majority black people, so it's more diverse than it would be.
Yeah.
That I thought it would be as a kid, but you see how the world changed. I have to think about the future. Ain't gonna be too many black people in this area no more.
They
I
trying
have
to
to
make
really think
Oak
about
Cliff,
it.
just like they trying to put Donald Trump back. They trying to make Oak Cliff back like it was. Y'all know if it was this at the fair, it wouldn't be at the fair.
So when I hear people say like, "Oh, you stay in Oak Cliff," I'm like, "What's wrong with Oak Cliff?" Like, what are y'all trying to say? It's just a regular neighborhood, especially over here. Like, it's just it's real chill over here.
The Misfit was shot right here. And now I'm doing a part 2 of that.
That's where all the fights went down.
That's where the fights went down at. The Rainbow Deli, like this used to be a 7-Eleven. They changed that shit, not a 7-Eleven no more. But yeah, like this right here, this section, this is the whole this is my stopping ground.
So this right here, bro, is the heart.
Yeah, this is the Seeking Hills Shopping Center, as you, what you call it. Like, so Rubens, it's Rubens now, but it used to be Glenview when I was coming up. I know this shit been here for a long time. It done changed owners and stuff like that. I plan on buying all this shit, though. That's my goal. That's something I didn't want to say, but yeah, I'm trying to buy all this. But you had this, you had Glenview over here. I cannot remember. I know it was a barbershop over here that's not here no more. You had Rainbow Deli over here. You still run these catfish. I don't think it's there no more, but it used to be. You still see the catfish written on the doggone thing. But Run These Catfish used to be there. You still got Kim's beauty supply right here, with the pictures of her. It's a barbershop in between there too. But like over here, like when I used to come up here, I used to run this whole little thing over here. Run this whole little, like just running around. Yeah, man, like this is, like everything else, one-stop shop. Over here, you got the damn barbershop. So you hear them calling me, so they go Fuddy right there. Look, just view the eye. They already know who this is. It's crazy. But yeah, like, so all this shit right here was just, it was all different stuff. It done changed up and down and shit. But yeah, so this, you got the Rubens, aka Glenview. We can go in here. Bruh, when I say this store used to be I used to steal out this store on accident. Yeah, like just like bro, the counter used to be so fucking high to me. And like like somebody be like, "Oh, pick some out, I'll buy it for you," and I get it, and I hold it in my hand because the counter was so fucking high, and I never put it on the counter, and I just walk out there, motherfucker. Yeah, we gonna go in here. This used to be Glenview, it's Rubens now. What's up with it, bro? See this. See, like when at first, like when it was Glenview, the counters and shit used to be this way, and that counter used to be tall as I was little, and I couldn't put nothing on that motherfucker.
This Redbird that everyone talks about, like Trap Boy Freddy, like review and shit like that, or is this two different deals?
Redbird, that motherfucker stretch. Redbird stretch. It's like it's long, so Redbird stretch. They got they got different spots of Redbird. So you got this part of Redbird, but it's other sections of Redbird too also. This Redbird that you see right here, this is Single Hill. But they do got another part. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Hey, we got my Fuddy in this hole. Yeah.
Go on tell them about the hood, man.
Oh yeah, man. It get wicked over here. You know what I'm saying?
Go tell them.
It get wicked.
I can't do that.
So yeah, this the heart right here. All these people you see them been here being, this the heart right here. All this up here, this the heart. This where everything's going down there.
They got bodied over there.
What's up, bro? This is where everything.
Yeah, it goes down. You gotta watch yourself around here, man.
Yeah, this is where, you know, they say, oh man, I don't be over there on Single Hill. This is where they don't like to be at. This the part where they don't want to be at. Right? If they ain't going to somebody's house directly, they not gonna be up here. This is they not
No,
coming
they
up
don't
here.
play. We got a grave site over here, man.
Yeah, they not.
We got a whole grave site. Churches all around here.
This like a brother to me.
No
both
cap.
both of them. These real dear brothers to me.
No cap.
Head dirty, head dirty.
Hey,
No
these
cap.
my dogs right here. This,
You on the land right now?
Yeah, this singing Hill's heart right here. All these people you saying make them sing Hill. Yeah, I already know what's going on. Like this. Yeah. I don't tell him, look, Jayla, what was the swamp side? See, he stayed on the swamp. Yeah, that's his area.
The swamp, double O, 1500.
The lint?
It's a bridge that's like you gotta cross to get to both sides.
Yeah.
But hillside, swamp side on the same side of the bridge though. But they different sides. No cap.
They on the same side of the bridge. But
the valley is, it's a bridge, I get over there.
Yeah. So that green bridge that we crossed, that's the bridge you gotta to get across. And it's another bridge that you can cross from over there. It's like two bridges you can cross to get
One
to
for
the
car,
valley.
one you walking on feet, you can hop
Yeah,
on
you can
feet.
walk and then you got one for the car. We used to mob all the time.
On feet.
On feet.
Man, we fucking niggas up. And y'all. What you talking about? No cap.
Me, him, and my other partner, we used to be in that freestyling. They used to hear me and be like, bro, you, hell nah, bro, man, you good at this. They were bullshitting, but they noticed, they like, damn, this nigga really can rap for real. But he one of them dudes who, he was in this motherfucker too. He had a freestyle. He broke my microphone. Yeah, he broke my microphone.
Nah, for real. Hey, I was one of the few ones that told you need to start rapping, right, in school. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. Real deal, like these two, no, they done seen me come from just a little to what I am now. Like they was, when I was first starting with this music, they was around listening to my SoundCloud when I had the raspy voice. And, like when I wasn't even polished yet, they was jamming my shit. Man, my people behind me. I ain't one of them niggas sound from Singing Hills and don't be over here. I'm really from here. This my life.
You said the best part?
Y'all got each other back.
That's the best part.
Best part is like the memories and shit. Well, we on the bikes and shit like.
This is where we shot the Don't Play video too.
Oh yeah.
This is where we shot the Don't Play video. Yeah, this the hard. This where that car wash over there, all the way down to R Thornton. They done changed the name now. They ain't R Thornton no more. Somebody like this was a 7-Eleven at first. This used to be 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah, that was way back.
Yeah, see, that was way back.
back.
I think that motherfucker electric fire or some shit. And they had, you gonna catch everybody from each side of here. From the swamp to the valley, to the hillside, everybody. You gonna see some of everybody up here. Right here. You know what I'm saying? This is everything right here.
We got J. Cole over here.
We crying for somebody else now.
Oh, he look like J. Cole.
What's up, boy? See you in a minute, boy. I know, man.
He do look like J. Cole.
Man. Well, yeah, this all school, all people we went to school with here. Side, I'm talking about, bro. I'm telling you, different ages, different eras. I'm telling you, like, this is a normal day in Singing Hills. We just be up here chilling, living in here. Subscribe, follow, do what you gotta do, cause we going up after this. So, yeah, that's it right there, man.
Valley Club.